feel like everyone knows this, but that's how you audition
Yeah.
for stuff on TV.
Yeah.
You're like,
Well, it used to be, you'd used to go into the room and do a normal audition.
yeah,
But then it slowly became self-tapes.
yeah,
So you had to kind of learn how to do that on the go. But I like, it's a bit of a, it's a mystery, like what works, what doesn't work.
yeah.
Someone's like, get all the gear, get a backdrop, get a mic.
I mean, ring lights are out.
Yeah, ring lights are out.
One day to the next, they went out.
They look sort of, you can see them in the eyes, and it's like, and other people like, don't use any, just use like the most basic camera you've got, no mic, don't even read it with someone else, just read your lines. You're just giving them a flavour, and you're just like, and also because you hardly ever hear back from them, you're like, oh, I don't know what's working.
Yeah, you don't. They don't. Is that the kind of general industry standard? They don't give you feedback.
Yeah, no feedback. And obviously, then if you really push for it, they're like, no, you didn't get it.
Yeah, stop asking.
Yeah, of course. But
this is my livelihood.
yeah.
I would like to
Was
know.
it any good though? Yeah, it was fine. There's obviously nothing to do with that. We didn't even watch it. We'd already got someone anyway. We just have to fire out a few tapes, which does happen quite a lot, which keeps you on your toes.
That drive you fucking mad.
Yeah, it is very frustrating. I've had to sort of like I feel like I've been through the different stages of like grief with it, of sort of being like really pissed off and then sort of like accepting it, and then sort of like, and then also going back to the beginning and then being pissed off again, and then sort of, because I think like you just want to feel like you're having some sort of connection with whoever you're auditioning for.
And you'd like to not necessarily be validated, but maybe something like validation, where it's like, I am doing the thing that I'm a professional at.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a wanky way of saying it, but you know, it's true, right? You're a professional, like, say what it is.
Yeah, for sure. But it makes you feel like you've never acted a day in your life, that's for sure. And you're like, you could have done all this stuff, and you're just like floored by this self-tape. It makes you feel like, what's the point? Let's give up. Let's do something else. So I think you've really got to like treat it with not much, like too much thought. That's kind of my main thing, is like, it comes in, you're like, oh yeah, that would be great. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to send it off, and I'm never going to think about it again.
Because you've probably got other better things to do that day.
Yeah. It can, and the funny thing, always, like, me and my friends are like gearing up for, you know, a nice weekend or something like that. Friday, 6:00, this thing comes through. And you shouldn't have the approach of like, oh man, that's my weekend gone.
Yeah.
That's, you know, I'm not really going to go out tonight. I'm not going to go and do this thing because I've got to, because, you know, I'm not working. So it's like, I'm not in a position to be like, no, actually.
If you're not working, then you're spending.
Yeah.
Is that what it kind of comes down to? I know it's quite like sort of head on, but it's like you're either earning or you're spending.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, also the jobs that I've always done, obviously, like, have always been more weekend based as well. So it's like you're juggling that.
Is that service jobs, or is that
mainly service? Yeah. Like still, you know, working a bar at the moment, like a few times a week, and sort of juggling that with you. I don't know, like, well, I don't know how anyone does it, but you've just got to fit it all in and do it. And like, you've got less time, but you have to just like make it work in the time that you've got. And I feel like you can really jump into feeling quite like resentful of like people who don't have to do you know what I mean? But it's like, most people are, and most people are just trying their best.
You shouldn't feel embarrassed about it.
Yeah. No. I think it's more like, oh, obviously if I had some time and some like ability to, I don't know, I think it's time. Time's the main thing. If I've got more time to like spend on this thing, it will be better.
Right.
But if I've got less, then it's not going to be as good. And
you
know, this could be an opportunity that. But then I'm kind of like thinking about all the jobs that I've done, and I always there's always some personal connection to them. To begin with, like, I know someone in the creative team knows me in some sort of way.
For the acting
stuff. Yeah. I don't think
I've a link.
I don't think I've ever got a job.
That's light Nepo
Yeah,
light.
yeah. But it's like, it's from doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I saw you do that. It's never like, your self-tape was absolutely incredible. It's like, yeah, I saw you do a play and you're really good in that. So
yeah,
thanks for doing and now let's do the audition. Now you're in the room.
I can see how that works, because you go for a coffee with someone or a beer, and like maybe the thing you're talking about then doesn't happen, but you know them, and 5 years later they're like, oh, I know the right person for that.
Yeah. I feel like it's
so basically always be polite.
Always be polite. Always try and be good. Always like, don't kick up too much of a fuss.
I feel like the way it's structured, you can't really, like, you get no ego left to kick up a fuss with.
No, of course. You're like, who am I? Who am I in this giant industry full of like incredibly talented people?
And we're a similar age. You're like early to mid 30s.
Yeah.
It's like, we all know that time has changed in the last 15 years as to expectations of what we should be doing now. I feel like, people should be aware that if you don't have a mortgage and 3 kids, it's absolutely fine.
It's got to be fine.
It has to be.
It's got to be fine.
But I mean, there's still like a reconciliation journey to that. I mean, I've only been able to do that because of people around me, like family and partner and friends, sort of kind of keep like supporting each other emotionally. I think that's kind of the key for me. How do you think you've been able to do it and kind of stay kind of sane, keep your head above the waves, really?
Luckily, like good foundations, like, family, friends, partners, like just that, I don't know, like supportive kind of encouraging vibe of like, you are really good. Don't forget. Don't forget that you're actually really good at this. Like it gets you down. Like being rejected 300 times is going to have like an effect on you, but it also kind of doesn't mean anything at the same time, because as soon as you do get that thing, it's like all of that was kind of leading to this moment or whatever. It's like, it's all part of the thing. I think my like, I went to like drama school straight from school, so kind of like when you leave drama school, you've got a real plane of like people flying off to do a million jobs straight away. Some people sort of like quitting almost straight away, and everyone else sort of in the middle being like, oh, now I'm not doing this thing, I've got to like, get a job and kind of like be in the real world and sort of be like, recalculate your whole, because they kind of promise the world to you, and obviously that's like, that's just impossible.
Yeah, and also that like the education. I mean, I didn't go to your drama school, but I studied journalism at uni, and the people that are teaching me were the people who needed the journalists who needed the work.
Yeah.
So you can't really take too much kind of weight or promise or whatever from that.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny, like, where I went to drama school, you'd have people come in and chat to you who were like top actors. And obviously you're thinking like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's going to be me. Yeah. And it's like, that like 95% of actors aren't this person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's a whole other world out there where like what success means and stuff like that, but it's fed to you in a way of like, so this is what you're aiming for.
Really. This is what you do.
Yeah. And like, there's no reason that, you shouldn't be sort of doing the work that this person's doing or da-da-da. But, I never really bought that per se, but there was like, there was a drop off of like, oh, right. Okay. Yeah, of course. We're just going to be in the real world now and just you're starting from scratch.
It's a double life, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's always a bit of a mind fuck, this industry.
And it's going to continue to be.
It's going to continue to be.
Like, probably till, like, we're 80.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be a bit of a wrestle.
It always tests you. Like, it will always test you, which I think is the great thing about it. It's kind of why I love it. It's like, you want to feel like you've earned it.
Yeah. Do you love the pain?
Yeah. There is a part of me that does, in a way. People would say that's bullshit, but my friends, and they're probably right, but you know, I'm saying for the cameras, I fucking love it. Give me more pain, man. I can deal with it. I'll do
what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Please tell me. It was like, you know, doing their SNL, you know, I should probably, you know, whatever. The auditions for SNL.
You did some?
Yeah. Did the sort of like whole, you know, the different rounds or whatever. And then I was always just like, because it's doing your own stuff, there was always something to me which I was like, yeah, but I'm not going to be doing my own stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, he's definitely more on the alternative side of things. And I'm like, yeah. When doing what I do you know what I mean?
Sure. You can do other things.
Give me that script where I'm playing said character and I could maybe say something different. But that's the way it's always been. And like, it's, you know, not bitter at all. It's not.
I suppose it's good to know that, isn't it? It's good to know, like,
yeah, it's good to know where you kind of sit, also in people's mind, and you're like,
I think that maybe is maybe one of the hardest things to do on any kind of project is sort of stick to what makes you excited about what you're doing, but also understand to a level of how you are seen, so that you can make logical decisions about
for sure
the direction you're going in.
Yeah, and then but then I always kind of like, what's been great about doing my own stuff and creating my own stuff and having kind of autonomy over that, and I look at sort of people that really inspire me, it's like they're very true to that, and they just sort of like, that's kind of the point. You're finding your own creative kind of like world, and that's what keeps you going, because it's really hard otherwise chasing things, and it's like you've got to just do what you do. And I feel like all the people that I love in my life has always just been like, just keep doing what you're doing, don't get bogged down in,
and it can take years.
I mean, you're in it for the long game. Ideally you're in it for as long as you can.
Are you in it for the long game?
Yeah, unless I make so much money, and then no, I'm just
turn your back on it.
Yeah, and I'm done with that shit.
You got your Edinburgh show coming up, Got a Light.
Yeah.
So what's that about? What's that premise?
The premise is...
I always feel about, I like asking people that because you've said it a million times, but...
No, to be honest, it's probably the first time I've said it.
Really?
Like, apart from to mates. So it's absolutely fine.
Okay, great.
And it might change a bit, but the main premise is it's about a guy in a smoking area of a club who's on a night out, and he is on his own. He comes into the smoking area, and the whole audience are part of the smoking area. So it's kind of like a sort of real time, it's stand up sort of mainly, but there's like a theatrical element of like, you're watching this guy try and create a really amazing night for himself. And how he does that is by talking to people.
Yeah, and there are other people on stage with you, or you're talking to the audience?
It's just me, yeah. So his line is, do you need a light? And he's got a lighter, so he will go to the audience / smoking area and be like, do you need a light? And like, it's kind of a homage to that person that we've all been trapped with in the smoking area, trying to sort of like say something meaningful, and it just goes from there. So it's kind of like, I want it to be like really fun, really funny, but also have this element of like, someone just like, quite a tragic element of someone just actually just trying to meet people.
Someone who's a friend.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Like, no one's above that.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's above that.
Well, I think also like any event or anything like that, like if you do arrive on your own and you're sort of like, you have that feeling of like, oh, I hope I'm good fun tonight. It's just mad how your night can pivot in any sort of way, and like I want to have loads of like different devices of, you know, you've got the club kind of here, so like if there's a song that he likes comes on, he's running straight back in to dance. So you'll see him in the club, you know, getting drinks, dancing, like, and then it's kind of like, I always find this observation sometimes where I'm not going to name this person, but like you see them do something which is quite a minor moment, and you're like, they're going to come over and they're going to talk to me about that moment. They're going to explain the whole story of that moment to me, and I've just witnessed it, but it's going to go on for a really long time. It's going to be like, oh my God, you will never believe what just happened to me. That's sort of like
what have you got any go-tos in real life? I mean, I feel like me and Porrick, who's on the computer, we met each other from going to pubs in Deptford, and like, luckily there are a lot of friendly, crazy people out there, but obviously people like get wasted and they talk too much. I feel like you need to have like a device to pull out your pocket. I mean, mine's probably just go to the toilet or something, or just walk away.
To get away from a conversation.
To get away. What's your approach of getting away?
I mean, listen, if I'm at an event, someone's talking to me, I'm locked in for the whole thing.
You connected? You strapped in?
I can't leave that person.
You feel too rude?
I need someone to come over and save me.
Because you feel too rude?
Yeah. I'm like, And I feel like that does happen to me quite a lot.
Like you're an attractive element.
I feel like there's something... I definitely encourage people to talk, because I don't think I'm a massive talker myself in general. Unless I'm with like my close mates or people that know me really well. So saying I'm a good listener.
I'm
just a fucking great listener, and I will listen to you for as long as you need.
I read that as you've got a lot of fucking patience.
I think I do have a lot of patience. I think so. And then it snaps. No,
that's a great idea for a show, though.
Yeah. Well, I just kind of like I was, been doing stand up for a bit and like working up bits, and I feel like the main thing I was missing was, because I've done a lot of theatre in the past, and what makes sense to me is having some sort of context for this thing. It's like it needs to be happening somewhere where people can just lock into it and be like, oh fuck yeah, I know this place. Because what I do is maybe on the weirder side of things, and I don't want people to just be like, what a weird show.
Like a separate, you're watching someone be weird, you want to be strapped into the weirdness. You want to be like, oh, this person is behaving in all sorts of bizarre ways, and also quite sweet ways, and quite like sort of endearing ways. So, and there is a twist, which I haven't said. So obviously doing an Edinburgh thing is like a big deal. It requires a lot of bit of a cash injection. How does that work for you? And it's okay if you got gifted. You can be no judging it.
No, I mean, I feel like I've been lucky enough to be doing TV stuff for the last like few years, and I've just been putting stuff aside.
Okay, great.
And that's been like, and sort of.
Were you taught to do that? Were your parents quite good at telling you how to save?
No, but I've always been quite careful with money anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's insanely expensive. It's like ridiculous. But I was kind of like thinking about it for a while, and like, I like the idea of having a show and doing something that's like really creatively fulfilling, and it felt like if I can do that at some point, it will be like money well spent. So
it's not just about the ROI of trying to find or someone coming to the show that gives you a job.
No, I feel like that's the last, in my mind, that's the least important thing.
Really?
Because it just has to be.
Because you can't control it.
Yeah, just like...
You can't put too much weight on it.
No, and also like... Then I'm going to be making a slightly different show, which is in some way poised to affect that or something.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Not the point, is it?
I'm like doing a pilot for a TV show, but in an Edinburgh show. And actually, this is just like a character that I've done for... like actually longer than I've been doing stand-up, in a way, like an amalgamation of like this character. And I'm just like, oh, it feels like a perfect place to showcase this kind of vibe or whatever that I've been doing.
So you're excited?
I'm excited. I'm excited.
It's hard work, isn't it? I mean, talk about like, the work of it. It's work. How many nights in a row?
25, 26.
So you should be bloody good by the end.
Exactly. You definitely have a show after that, good or bad. You have a seamless show. The people that I respect the most have like done what they've done for a really long time, and now they have just basically the chance to do that, get paid for it, and sort of like continue that.
Yeah,
it can be their full-time job,
and it wouldn't have existed if they hadn't have done all those years before.
All of that stuff like is all part of it.
That's part of the package.
Yeah.
Which and here we are.
And here we are. And here we are.
I love it. It's really super interesting. I imagine you don't talk about this stuff all the time.
No, never spoken about this. Never spoken about
but
this.
It's sort of like hidden away. You know, it's kind of the things that like, you know, you don't see this stuff. You don't really get, as a fan, as a comedy fan, you don't really know how it works. But I think we are moving into that.
Well, I'm like, I'm always, I mean, one of my favorite comedians is Tim Heidecker.
We've interviewed him on.
Oh shit! Have you actually?
100 episodes ago.
Oh my god! Wow.
But he just talked about music and it was very serious.
Okay. Yes.
Which may be exactly what you want.
That's interesting. Yeah, because I was going to say, it always feels like he's doing a bit, or he's got some kind of like.
He was very earnest.
Nice.
Yeah, candid Respect. And earnest.
That makes me feel better because I've been so earnest.
I don't think you can talk about this and do it all in a bit.
No. It would be weird.
It would be weird. Oh.
I would feel bad for you. I'd actually spend the whole time being like, he did not. He did. Well, just like he wasn't ready for that, and like rightly so. And what am I doing?
Honestly, I'd quite enjoy it. I think.
Okay, all right. Well, next time I'll do that.
Just end with, I'm a big fan of like the mad shift and the work gaff, and I feel like what you're doing is, you know, especially the like lots of jobs that you've done and lots of jobs that we've all done, like we'd rather be other places, and so our mind isn't in the task at hand.
Yeah, and
therefore you fuck it up.
Yeah.
Have you had any days where you think, fuck, I hope that never happens again?
Well, at work.
At work. Both. It can go both ways. TV comedy or pub work or whatever else you've done.
I feel like maybe I've done that a few times where I've just like thrown something on the floor.
Do you get angry?
I just feel like there's definitely a switch where I'm just like, can't fucking deal with this. Also, I think
sometimes pub do you work at? Like what area of London?
Well, I've worked in loads of different ones, but at the moment I work in one in Highbury, which actually has been a really nice place to work.
Highbury's okay.
Yeah. It's the only thing is it's right opposite the Arsenal stadium, so match days are busy.
Appreciate you, Freddie.
Thanks, mate.
Hell yeah. We do the thing. So that was Freddie Meredith here on 101 Part-Time Jobs. You can catch Freddie's show Need a Light at the Pleasance Courtyard, Baby Grand, part of that place. Pleasance Courtyard is also where Rory Marshall, who was on yesterday's episode, is playing at Edinburgh this year, so you know what to do. Just being here, if it's your first time, we have had recent episodes of Stuart Lee, Emma Doran, Maisie Adam, and we are up to about 560 episodes now. We've got loads more coming, as always. So to get them, you click subscribe. Nice one. Cheers.